have a new cigar today. Now, this cigar is interesting, to say the least. It even looks interesting. That's what caught my attention. Now, I was hand rolling cigars, and when I was hand rolling cigars, technically, I was doing something similar to this. When I was hand rolling cigars, I was doing something similar to this. So this is La Aurora small batch. And so the reason I can even say that I'm sitting there looking at it, if I didn't know well enough, then it would seem like when you go to hand roll a cigar, you have to take out, if you look at a leaf, that the stem of the leaf right there, you got to take that out. And that's what it seems like is wrapped around this. And that's what I use to keep the cigar together. So this is very interesting and cool to see it just like this. República Dominicana. Que lo que? Yes, sir. So here's this cigar. Here's the one we're going to be trying out for today. Here's the one we're going to be trying out today. La Aurora small batch. La Aurora small batch. I love the way it looks. I really do love the way it looks. And then, like, somebody might look at this, like, when I was hand rolling cigars, you would look at that and might think that, like, it's not as, it looks a little more rustic. And, you know, some of them really are tightly wrapped and rolled. But this right here, if you see the edge of that, it's just, it's open. You know what I'm saying? The bottom part for this is open. And that's cool. All this is cool to me. So that's what part you're going to have to light up. And then let's go ahead and cut this cap off. No cap. So let's not do too much, but let's do just enough. Not that much. Let's go ahead and do this much right here. That should be all right. Hope somebody's still gonna say that's too much. Somebody's gonna say that's too much. It is tight. Ooh. It's packed. It's packed. So we'll see how well it draws and pulls. Any taste from it. Now, other than that, got some cinnamon rolls, baby. Yes, sir. The only problem is they're not warmed up. But, yeah. Got some cinnamon rolls. They be like, what pairs well with this cigar? Everybody be trying to be so fancy with their wines and their scotches and their bourbons. I'm eating pizza. I'm eating cinnamon rolls. You know, regular. But ain't nothing about me regular. Don't talk to me regular. Don't treat me regular. That's what May said on their podcast. Ain't nothing about me regular. Now, this is actually kind of interesting. So since all this right here, like, is it worth it even lighting it with the butane? I don't know. Let's get into it, though. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. Paolo Pulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla di graffiti. This is Tangential Thought Chat Show, Pensieri Tangentiali, a podcast, Sweet Sigari, Cigar Talk Podcast. Sono il tuo capo, Jahara. I'm your chief, Jahara. Is it even worth it lighting it up with this? Shit different. Make you think about how you gonna light it up. Butane going, burning that joint straight off. The reason I was saying that is because I possibly just wanted to light it with it's not an easy pull, it's not a hard pull. I'll say that much. It's an E drum pull. I'm not gonna say it's a full body either. I'd rather go with, we're gonna go mild medium. We're gonna go mild medium, not a full body, not an overbearing, strong taste. With a cigar like that, I think it would have been more satisfying to do it with this, the Zippo, not the butane. But again, I'm loving just the way it looks. Not an easy pull, not a hard pull. No, I don't know nothing about it, just trying it out. If I have to use those words that we commonly use in here, I'll go with a spicy oak. I'll go with a spicy oak. But I think we get into the actual body of it now. So maybe, you know how like cedar wood, you use cedar wood to light the cigar. Now we're getting into the actual body of it. This makes it even more cool, because I don't know how they got it so tight right there, and then the end of it was something you could just burn off. $18.90. So when we go to think about it, is it worth $20? Is it worth $20? Oh. Not a bad cigar. I just had better for that price point. Or I can't even say better, it's just my palate. I've had cheaper that compares to this. It's the aesthetics though. Now a lot of cigars look like this. Closest looking cigar is at least by Oscars. The cinnamon roll needs to be warmed up. It's not burning that fast though, you know. So if you want a decent puff time, you got enough time. You shouldn't have to be looking at a clock. It should just be you and that cigar. I think it's gonna be a decent puff time. I gotta take this band off so I can save it. It's the most interesting cigar I've had this year. 47th of the year, 2025. The smoky aesthetics are not there at all either. Some people don't care about that, but I care. I would puff it again, but I wouldn't buy it again. So, La Aurora, small batch.